Question 1, given two functions f and g. So for the question A, it's asking you to find the image of the composite function fg when the object is 3. So first, we need to find the composite function of fg with the object of x first. So this means we are going to insert the function of g into the function of f. So g, according to the question here, is x over x minus 1. So this is the one that's going to input into the x in our function f. So it's going to be 2 bracket x minus 1 plus 1. So I'm going to multiply this. So I'm going to get 2x x minus 1 plus 1. So I can stop here. So this is the composite function of the fg with the object x. So in this question, it's already stated that the object is 3. So we want to find what is the image of it. So what happened is that we are going to substitute the x that we have here with the number 3. So 2 bracket 3 over 3 minus 1 plus 1. So this will give it a 2 times 3 is 6, and 3 minus 1 is 2 plus 1. So this one I can simplify it, so it will become 3 plus 1. So finally you have the answer of 4. So that is question A. And for question B, so you have the function f and g here. So the question asking you to find the composite the image of the composite function gf when the object is negative 1 over 5. So first we need to find what is the composite function of gf first. So the composite function of gf is found by inserting the function f into the function g. So the fx is 5x plus 6. So this is the one that we're going to insert into the x in our function g. So 2 bracket 5x plus 6 minus 1. So this we are going to expand it. So you're going to get 10x plus 12 minus 1. So I can solve this number. So finally you're going to get 10x plus 11. So that is the composite function of gf. Now the question asking you to find the image when the object of the gf is negative 1 over 5. So gf with the object of negative 1 over 5. So the x here of the composite function, we're going to replace it with negative 1 over 5 plus 11. So solve this one, you're going to get negative 2 plus 11. So finally you will have the answer of 9. Question C, so this is the function f and this is the function g. So the question is asking you to find the image of the iterated function of f squared when the object is 4, and the other one is the image of the iterated function f squared when the object is 1 over 2. So we're going to solve this part first. So the iterated function of f squared x is formed when you have a function f, then you're going to insert this function f into a function f again. So the function f is x plus 1 over x minus 3. So this is the one that we're going to insert into the function f in the x here. So we're going to have x plus 1 over x minus 3 plus 1 over x plus 1 over x minus 3 minus 3. So in order for us to solve this at one fraction, so what I'm going to do here, before I plus, I need to equalize the denominator first. So for the number 1 here, I'm going to multiply it with x minus 3. And for this part, the number 3 is 3 over 1. So for me to solve it, I need to equalize the denominator as well. So I'm going to multiply it also with x minus 3. Now, what happens is that x plus 1. Now I can combine this into 1. So when I expand this, multiply it, I'm going to have plus x, 1x is x, minus 3 over x minus 3. So now the denominator already the same, I can combine them. So this is a fraction, so this is the same meaning as divide by this. So this one will become x plus 1. So this one I need to multiply it, so you give you the answer of negative 3x plus 9. So this one is negative 3 times x, and another one is negative 3 times the negative x, so it's going to give you a positive 9 here, over the x minus 3, so the denominator has been equalized. So I'm going to solve this part here, so x plus x, I'm going to have 2x plus 1 minus 3 minus 2 over x minus 3. So when I multiply it, so this one will be flipped over. So x minus 3 will become the numerator now. So for this part, it will become x minus 3x is negative 2x, and 1 plus 9 is 10. So I'm going to write the positive parts first. So it's going to be 10 minus 2x. So this x minus 3, I can simplify it. So now what happens, you're going to have next is 2x minus 2 over 10 minus 2x. So I can keep on simplify this because for the numerator and the denominator here, I have the common factor. So for the numerator part, the common factor is 2, so I can factorize it. 2 bracket x minus 1. And for the denominator, this part, I also have a common factor of 2. So bracket 5 minus x. So the number 2 here, I can simplify it. So finally, I'm going to get the answer of x minus 1 over 5 minus x. So this is the iterated function of f squared. Now I'm going to find the image when the object of the iterated function f squared is 4. So f squared with the object of 4. So I'm going to insert number 4 at the x here. So it will become 4 minus 1 over 5 minus 4. So 4 minus 1 is 3 over 1. So finally you will have the answer of 3. Now we're going to move to the iterated function of f squared, g squared. So g squared is formed when you have a function g, you substitute into the function g again. So g, the function g is 6 over x minus 2. So this is the one that we're going to insert into the function g again. So you're going to have 6 over x minus 2 minus 2. Now, in order for us to solve this as one fraction, so I need to equalize the denominator just the same as we're doing here. So I'm going to multiply it with x minus 2. So what you're going to have next is 6 divided by, because this is a fraction, is the same as divide, 6 minus, so this one, if you multiply it, you're going to get minus 2x plus 4. So minus 2 times minus 2, you're going to have positive 4 over x minus 2. So I can combine this together as they are having the same denominator. So this is the same meaning as 6 times. So this one will be flipped over. So x minus 2 will become the numerator. So this part, if you solve it, you're going to have 6 plus 4, which is 10 minus 2x. So multiplication, I can combine them together. And for the denominator part here, I can also factorize it, and as I have the common factor of 2. So 2 bracket 5 minus x. So this 6 and 2, I can simplify it. So this one becomes 3. So finally, we're going to have 3x minus 6 over 5 minus x. So that is the iterated functions of g squared. So now we are going to find what is the image of the g square when the object is 1 over 2. So we're going to insert here the x here with 1 over 2. Divide by 5 minus 1 over 2. Now you can solve this using your calculator. It's going to give you the answer of negative 9 over 2. Then divide by the denominator here is also give you the answer of 9 over 2. So next, so we're going to multiply it. So this one will be flipped over. So what happened is that this number 2 and this 2 and then this 9, and with this 9 we can simplify it. So finally we're going to have the answer of negative 1. So question D here is similar to the question C. So you have the function f and function g. So the question asking you to find the image of the iterated function of f squared and g squared when the object is negative 1 and 1. So we're going to solve for the f squared first. So the iterated function f squared is formed by when you are inserting the function f into the function f. So the function f here is x squared minus 4. So this is the one that we're going to insert into the x here. So you have x squared minus 4 square minus 4. So this part here is mean you're going to have the same bracket exist 2 times. So something like this. Then you are going to expand it. So what you're going to have next is x squared multiply x squared, which will give you the answer of x to the power of 4. And then x squared multiply negative 4, here is negative 4x squared. This part, negative 4x squared again, plus 16. Negative 4 times negative 4, positive 16 minus 4. So next we can solve for the like term. So negative 4x squared minus 4x squared, you're going to have negative 8x squared. So this one plus 16 minus 4 is a positive 12. So this is the iterated function of f squared. Now we're going to move to the parts to find the image of it when the object is negative 1. So the x here, we're going to replace it with negative 1. So negative 1, a bracket with the power of 4 minus 8, bracket, and negative 1 power of 2 plus 12. So this one will give you the answer of 1. And then this is going to give you, so negative 1 square, you're going to have a positive 1. Multiply this one, you're going to have minus 8 plus 12. So solve it, this one, you're going to have the answer of 5. Now let us move to the second part, which is the g square. So g square is formed when you have a function g, you insert into the function g again. So the function g is 2 over x minus 2. So this is the one that we're going to insert in the x here. So it will become 2 over x minus 2 minus 2. Now, in order for us to complete this as one fraction to solve it, so this number 2 is 2 over 1. So I'm going to equalize the denominator. So what's going to happen next is to divide by, so this is fraction, so it's divide by 2. I can combine it now together, 2 minus 2x, I'm going to multiply this part, and negative 2, multiply the negative 2, I will have plus 4 over x minus 2. Next, so when I multiply it, so this one will be flipped over, so it will become x minus 2. So this part, if I solve 2 plus 4 here, is going to be 6 minus 2x. Now combine this together, you're going to have 2 multiply x minus 2 And for this part, I can also factorize this as I have the common factor of 2. So this one will become bracket 3 minus x. So this 2 and 2, I can simplify it. So finally, I will have x minus 2 over 3 minus x. So now we're going to find the image of the g square when the object is 1. So for the part of x here, we're going to insert it with number 1. So you're going to have 1 minus 2 over 3 minus 1. So 1 minus 2 is going to give you negative 1, and then this will give you the answer of 2. So finally, you're going to have negative 1 over 2.